Let's jam.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Day Night Show matches. My name is Ghost Gambit. Here casting with me is the awesome Mamban. Welcome,
Hello.
sir.
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, not
I am,
much.
I am pretty hyped for this match. I would like to see some ass kickings and fun, of course, but mostly ass kickings.
Well, I'm sure uh, we can possibly accommodate that. Here to help us accommodate that are the amazing Loopyloo and Elyzium. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Scared.
Yes.
Hide me.
I hyped myself up and now I'm getting nervous.
Habakkuk
There we
was
go.
a critical hit. Please hide.
The most important thing to remember is that this is not an examination. You,
This is just to have fun. But I was like so hyped the other day. I was like, I am StarCraft. Like I've been like falling asleep to YouTube videos,
this is not an exam. This is not an
absorbing
interview.
knowledge through my ears while I sleep. I listened to the entire IEM Shenzhen while I was sleeping
Whoa,
last night.
really?
I don't think I
Nice.
learned anything because I was asleep. But you
Whoa.
know,
Holy crap!
Wow, that is impressive. Very impressive.
For reals.
All right. Well, to get us started, let's
YouTube
go with
videos.
let's go with the normal questions: race, rank, region, and our for fun question for tonight is your favorite flavor of the frozen dairy dessert called ice cream. So let's start with you, Loopyloo.
Right. I am a random player. I main Zerg, in case you want to know. I'd say that my best is Zerg, my worst is Terran. I am in the Europe region. And I am currently silver, trying to claw my way back up to gold and failing miserably. And my
feel your pain.
favourite flavour of said dairy products has to be a combination of two actually, is mint and chocolate. It's just the greatest thing. If I have to choose one of them, mint, but you know, mint and chocolate just go so well together.
Well, and there's always the mint chocolate chip flavor,
Yeah, yeah, of course. That's the best one.
which is excellent, of course. Elysium.
All right, I'm Elysium. I'm a Silver Terran on the North American server, and I was Bronze last time we played, and I've been working my way up through Silver League. And my favorite ice cream is Ben and Jerry's Peanut Butter Cup. But I mean, like,
Woo!
man, I will always eat the whole pint, so I don't let myself buy that very often. It's like a whole day's worth of calories.
Yeah.
Fine.
And
Yeah.
it's pricey, dude. Like Ben and Jerry's. Oh, it's
That's like
a
peanut butter flavored ice cream, man. So
With
good.
peanut butter cups.
Tastes
it's
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
ice
tastes amazing, but it's so expensive.
ice
Like,
cream is by far my downfall. It has been the death of many of my own diets.
God damn, dude.
All right. Well, as usual, we do rock paper scissors to get things started. Message me in StarCraft. It's Ghost Gambit. Rock paper scissors or anything of the sort, so that we can tell who vetoes first. Elysium with rock and Loopyloo counters with paper. So Loopyloo, would you like to veto first or second?
I will veto first.
All right.
You win this battle for now.
I may have won the battle, but I might win the war. Alright, what should I veto first? I shall veto Iron Fortress.
Iron Fortress, it is gone.
That was going to be my first choice, too.
Wasted vote.
Yeah, let's get rid of Cactus Valley. Let's just stick to these two-player maps.
All right, all two players left. Loopyloo.
Alright. I am going to get rid of Bridgehead LE.
Bridgehead is now gone, and Elysium.
Ooh.
You have 10 seconds.
Oh no! Should I veto Terraform just because Loopyloo said it was pretty?
You'll make me cry. Why would you do such a thing?
If you wish to make Loopyloo cry, you may veto
You
Terraform.
even said yourself that it was pretty. Come on now.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
That's just plain bullying.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Sorry.
Wow,
Terraform.
you're a liar.
Is gone.
Well, it was either that or Moonlight Madness, but I think I'd rather keep Moonlight Madness.
So we have to choose from tonight Coda, Dash and Terminal, and Moonlight Madness. Loopyloo, where would you like to play first?
I would like to play on Moonlight Madness first.
Moonlight
Yeah, I may regret the
Madness
decision.
first.
Hopefully
Elysium?
you don't get Zerg. Let's play on Coda second.
Coda will be second, and that means that Dash and Terminal is third. Good luck to you two. We will see you in the game. As a reminder, winner comes back. Loser is more than welcome to come back. The more the merrier. Good luck, y'all.
Alright, thanks. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, bye.
See you.
Alright, let us do battle. Oh, we're not doing the battle. They are.
We're not
They're
doing
doing the
battle.
fight first.
We just
Yeah.
get to sit and watch.
We're the view, dude. Like this is like a coliseum. They're the combatants.
Almost.
We just sit back and we just eat popcorn.
It's a very small coliseum.
Yes. Alright. Let's
Well-
just see if everyone is ready.
You know what? Turning my sound on is incredibly helpful.
Yeah, make sure you get all your settings right and all that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
have your sound on, have your music on. You know, we are professional, and we will stay professional
We will attempt.
unless we become silly.
we will
then
attempt
we'll become
to anyway.
silly.
There we
Yes.
go. I think I have sounds good enough.
All
If
right,
not, the
we're
chat will
professional,
definitely
guys.
let me know.
We're professional.
All right, getting ready, right in to
Awesome.
Moonlight
Woo!
Madness.
I can't wait. Moonlight Madness.
Fun map, Moonlight Madness. I enjoy it.
I haven't really played on played on it this much. Like this season I haven't really played like the maps like all that much. This map, yeah, it looks good. There are a lot of rocks. Dustin Browder is crying with joy because rock seems. I mean, he seems to like seriously like that's the general theme with like StarCraft 2 maps is that if you want to balance a map, you just insert rocks. Like I have never seen anything else like to balance a map other than rocks. You just shove a rock here and there. Like seriously.
All right, we are in game number 1 of this best of 3. In the bottom left, it is our wonderful royal purple Elysium playing Terran.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's have a look. Who's that in the top right? It is our favourite yellow Brit person. It is Loopyloo, who appears to be spamming his APM quite a lot. Look at that. Bloody
yeah.
hell.
Oh
Bloody
yeah.
hell, look, 450 APM, dude. Like, ooh.
So, we get a Zerg. Sorry, everyone. Gotta confine my mouse cursor. Very sorry
sorry.
you had to see that. There we go. Okay. Professional here. Totally and utterly professional.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, it looks like there are a little bit of trust issues at the start of the game. Liz saying, well, we're gonna have to check if you're really Zerg, you might be lying to me. You know, you might be proud and you're trying to cannon rush me and all that, but you know, I'm just going to check anyway. So, Liz is just going to start with a pretty early scout. Just going to send it out at the 11 supply mark, which is pretty fair enough. I mean, this is a 2-player map, which means that both players know where each other are. So if they want to execute any kind of cheesy strat, this is a good time to scout for any of that. And if you want to do a cheesy strat, of course, it's a lot easier to do that because you can just send whatever you want to cheese with straight to their base without any kind of worry about having to guess like where they are on the map.
And as well on this map, you've got this little pass through here towards the bottom of the base, which if you are not watching out for that, is a good place for a Terran to put a 2 racks or a Protoss to put a proxy gate and really just mess up your day very, very quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. There's actually a very interesting property about this map. There are rocks. There's actually a free base around the back. If you just look at Liz's base, for example, you can see down the bottom right. If you go to the right, look at Liz just taking it, just taking it, just grabbing it. because it's kind of a free base. But if the rocks at the top right of that base are destroyed, that opens up a path for the aggression to start flowing in for it. So, for example, if Loopyloo decides to go Zerglings, he can just break down his rocks and just start, just attacking the base for free, pretty much.
And it's a good job of hiding by Elysium, because we got this Overlord here where you would expect the expansion to fall, and it's not there. It's on the backside, so Loopyloo will be in the dark at least for a little bit on the fact that Elysium has expanded.
Oh yes. Well, looks like Loopyloo are going for kind of an early-ish gas. Not really rushing for Zergling speed, but I imagine he will be getting Zergling speed very very soon. It's a very good upgrade for that map presence.
Yes.
Looks like he's going for a Roach Warren.
Dropping the Roach Warren. We could see some early pressure coming out of Loopyloo, which would be fantastic. Elysium, on the other hand, going with the 3 racks opening after the expansion. So she should have enough to deal with any sort of early pressure.
Yep. Liz just now starting some Marines, going to get a tech lab. So it looks like Liz is going to be in a very good position to make herself an army in case any kind of aggression actually comes from Loopyloo right about now. But Loopyloo looks like he's going to go for double Evo chamber. I reckon this is going to be some kind of 2-base roach timing push. It looks like.
Yes, and Liz with the double upgrades as well. So this should be an interesting match.
Yep, it's going to be timing versus timing. Who has the better macro? Well, it looks like this is going for a stim pack right off the bat. Stim pack is a very essential upgrade if you're going for that bio. And it looks like Liz is just going ham the bio. She's just making, even getting a reactor on the barracks, pretty essential if you want things, basically.
Essentially, if you want any non-zero amount of bio, you need reactors.
Well, name the Marines, unless you decide to be silly and go for Mass Reapers, which is pretty legit. I gotta say, someone has done it in the pro tournament. It's legit.
Loopyloo sending his Overlord down, might catch this.
Oh, so yeah. Well, it looks like Liz. Well, just going to put a depot actually by the rocks. A very good decision because the depot can spot, can provide supply and spot the rocks for it at the same time. So if they get attacked at any point in time, so if Loopyloo decides to open up a path here, Liz will spot it straight away and can react in plenty of time.
Yes, and that also helps with hearing once those Zerglings start attacking the audio cue to clue you in that something is amiss along your front line.
I'd just like to quickly note here, I think Loopyloo is not an opponent to be toyed with. He currently has 250 APM, average 274. I think it's down to that spamming at the start of the game. Just to make him feel ghosted. But we better watch out for the high APM, man. It's pretty good. Alright. Well,
we've got upgrades finishing for Loopyloo, Missile and Carapace, as well as Stimpack finishing up for the Terran. No pressure yet out of either player, which is slightly surprising. No harassment, no poking, no nothing, just sitting back and each doing their thing.
Yep. I was kind of surprised. I thought Loopyloo was going to go for a +1/+1 2-base roach timing push. It would have been pretty good. However, looks like Loopyloo's just going to sit back and just chill out and take a third and get Lair Tech. Actually, this will be really useful for that roach speed because it seems like Loopyloo is going for a roach-based build. In fact, I went into bet he's going to go for Roach Hydra because that's the bread and butter build. So we're going to expect some roach speed coming from Loopyloo pretty soon, I reckon.
Roach speed coming out. Meanwhile, in Elysium's base, continuing just to bulk up, we got a factory, a starport, and 2 more barracks added on to what is already a good mass of Marines there. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh, that hammer the bio. You gotta go hammer the bio. You gotta commit. I mean, oftentimes like Terrans are they either go bio or they either go mech. And it looks like Liz is really committing to that bio, getting that +1/+1. It's going to be done very soon. Even getting get reactor and starport, so it's going to be MMM all up in here, dude.
MMM, the best build, one of the best builds in Heart of the Swarm. However, as a Terran player in Legacy of the Void, oh goodness, it is hard to play bio in Legacy of the Void.
I've personally never tried that actually, like, you know. But it looks like Loopyloo is getting that pneumatized carapace. That's going to be very useful for that scouting, which Zergs it can't do very well. So, you know, that carapace is going to be pretty good for that scouting. Of course, I usually just go overseas and just poop some changelings, but you know, that's pretty good.
We got Hydralisk Den and an infestation pit going down. A third base for Loopyloo as well. A third base being built for Elyzium.
Oh yes, of course. So that's just gonna be. I mean, Loopyloo is about to get that +2 attack soon to get +2/+2 done. So I reckon it's going to go up into Hive Tech sometime soon in order to get that magical +3/+3, which will make his army oh so more formidable.
Liz with a drop hanging out over here in the top left corner of the map. Roach is in position for whenever this decides to work its way over.
Oh,
Here we go, first engagement of the game.
Oh, Loopyloo spots it. But can he deal with it? Yes, he can. There are Hydras.
Oh, no!
Oh, this is a 4-man attack. Whoopsie daisy, it says in the chat. And Loopyloo with the devious kitty face.
And there goes that medevac out of there, trying not to
It's
to
not
have the
over
same
till it's
thing.
over, man. Alright. Well, looks like this is getting that +2 armor. Ooh, this really needs to get that gas and that macro going on. Look at that, Marines and Marauders. Build nothing but Marines and Marauders. That is your win condition. As long as you don't start building them, it's totally fine. Oh, whoopsie daisies, gonna lose some Marines here on the right hand side. Ooh,
Not
it's
a very
okay.
good trade-off over here on the right.
Those are human lives. They are dispensable. They only cost minerals. We can make more. They have no mothers.
Still plenty at home to deal with anything. Liz adding on a 4th command center. The 3rd command center that was built earlier is transforming into an orbital command. And supply depots galore. She will not be supply blocked anytime soon.
Yep. So it looks like Liz is starting to build a couple of tanks. Just mixing up a little bit. Apart from the MMM, going to go for a couple of tanks as well. This is going to be pretty useful. As long as she remembers to siege the tanks, that's going to be pretty useful. Because Loopyloo has gone for Roach Hydras, he's revealed the Roaches. So those tanks are going to be pretty helpful if she wants to engage. I mean, those tanks do bonus damage versus Roaches. So they're going to melt away those Roaches if they ever dare to come close.
It'll also be helpful on the defensive side, making sure no little groups of Zerglings might run across. Loopyloo, meanwhile, spreading his creep very well across the map, very much past the halfway point. We'll see this little push out from Liz if she decides to push out.
Oh yes.
Well in time.
I'm a little bit surprised that Loopyloo hasn't actually gone for a Baning yet, considering that most of Liz's army seems to be bio. I mean, even revealing the medevac with the bio. So Banings would be very, very useful in cleaning up any sort of bio army. I mean, Banings would melt them, like, for sure. But it looks like Liz has gone for quite a lot of Marauders.
Going for the creep cleanup.
Oh yes.
Destroying
Oh
those
yes.
tumors.
Yes, yes, cleaning up the creep is very important for denying that vision. You don't want Loopyloo to see where you're going, or where your army is. So, yep, spending scans to clean up the creep, very good. I like it.
Watching out for that army, making sure she doesn't take a bad engagement.
Oh yes. Yeah, Liz has just been on point with that macro. If you look at the supply count, Liz is actually almost 42 supply ahead of Loopyloo.
And it just keeps increasing.
Yes.
Same number of workers.
Yeah, and this is just starting +3 attack. Sure, it's +1/+2 bio versus 2/2 Roach Hydra, but let's just have quite a lot more supply, and Loopyloo is just gonna, we're just gonna throw away those Hydras and those Roaches, man.
And
this is gonna be painful.
And a lot of times, it just comes down to numbers. If
Of
you have
course.
more stuff, you will win.
The upgrades just don't even matter. I mean, Loopyloo has one upgrade ahead of this, but it just doesn't matter.
But when
There's
you-
100, she's max now. Just 200 supply. She's all up in his face. What's up? I'm in your face. I'm in your base.
Those Marauders not having anything from the Hydralisks.
Of course. This is an undying Marauder army, backed up by
Reinforcements streaming across the map.
shooting everything down. Just, whoa. It's brutal, man. I wonder what a Loopyloo is to do. I mean, Loopyloo does have a game-winning bank right there. It's got 6k minerals and 2.5k gas. Yeah. I think Banelings probably would have helped a little bit. Yeah.
I do think the mistake here was in not taking the Banelings.
Yeah.
Banelings will definitely help thin out this army, especially
Yeah.
hitting from a couple sides, which is what you really can do on this map, is hit from multiple angles and make it a lot harder for the splits.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course, yes. Banelings are one of the only sources of area effect damage available to Zerg. It's just the Mutalisk. Wow, that's quite a lot of Mutas, dude.
That is quite a lot of Mutalists, if they even make it.
Yeah, I mean the Zergs, the Zerg eggs are just popping, like they don't even get a chance to see the world, dude, before they die. That's really tragic, to be honest. Like
she leaves them, leaving the eggs, heading down.
to kill the last hatchery of Loopyloo.
Those Mutalisks are toast.
Times. Oh yes, and I mean, Loopyloo doesn't have any drones. He has no drones.
No
He has no
workers, no workers, no hatcheries,
Just dead.
and there's the GG with
Wait,
the victory.
he just well, like literally one drone over there.
With the victory going
Could have
to
spawned the BM hatchery.
Elysium.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That was glorious.
Very good game. You can definitely tell that Elysium has been practicing.
Mate.
Getting that
Good.
getting that macro up.
Dude, you gotta thank Muffin Sensei for that.
Sensei Covert.
Yeah, dude, totally. He's been like teaching all those builds, man. Oh yeah. Alright.
I must admit, like one of the biggest things that got me out of bronze and into silver, and ignore the fact that I'm in bronze right now because that's just a result of me not playing. But one of the main things was learning how to consistently produce workers and units. And
Of course.
and once you really get that down, like the build that got me into silver was I literally did nothing but build SCVs and Marines.
Yeah.
2 base timing, I'd have about 50
Yeah.
Marines at the 10-minute mark, and you can just roll over most people in Bronze and Silver League doing that.
Pretty much, yeah. It all just comes down to numbers, really. Like, very rarely in StarCraft 2, like, can you just do like a bunch of cute micro and destroy the other person if you if your army is smaller than the other person. Very rarely does that happen. Like, if you have more stuff, then you can just throw it all at your opponent and they will just die.
Micro can help in games unlike this one. This one is where we saw both players kind of sitting back and just kind of macroing up and getting the army up. But in games where there is a little more interaction, a little more harassment, a little bit more poking, then micro starts to matter a little bit more because you have to take those engagements and take those engagements well.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Oh no, I don't doubt that. Like, it does matter, like, if you get into the higher leagues. But it's like, the lower leagues is like,
Yeah, low leagues, it's all about good macro. If
you got 5 stalkers, got 10. What's up?
pretty
What's up?
much,
What's up?
pretty much. If you can make workers, if you can make units on a consistent basis, keep those minerals low, you will go far.
Oh yeah, and supply. Don't please.
And supply.
I
You
still
can't get supply blocked.
Yeah, I mean that's what we all say, but you know, we know that deep in the heart we're pretty bad at doing that. I mean, I am. You know,
Me
but
too.
I don't know about you guys, but like I am. You know.
Me too. Me too. We oh goodness. So many times where I'm building up for an attack and all of a sudden I hear that fatal call. Additional supply depots required. Oh no.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct. Yeah. The sounds of the that Judicated Aldaris from Brood War just like rings in my head. So.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Like, because like StarCraft 2 is just this executive is like, you must construct additional pylons, but in Brood War it's like he's actually shouting at you, like it sounds like it's like, you must construct additional pylons. Dude, okay. Christ, chill out, man. God, you're stressed. But Christ.
Well, you know, the Protoss race was on the edge of extinction for a while there, so you know, you needed as much psi as you could get.
Fuck up! Just build it!
Hurry, we're about to die. Loading up on map number 2, which is Coda, and oops, there we go. That's the right button I wanted to click. And in the top left corner, it is our yellow player being a Terran this time around because Terran is awesome. It is Loopyloo.
Oh yeah. Again, again with that 450 APM, which is great. And spawning in the bottom right on Coda, it is the purple Terran. It is Elyzium. Oh yeah, Liz.
Woo! So TVT, a very, very fun matchup.
No, it's not.
It is so much fun.
Tank Wars.
Sometimes Tank Wars, but you have obviously not watched ZRQ and I play because we have so much fun with our TVT, and we will be having fun with our TVT up next. So stick around.
This shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
That's all good. Oh good, man. It's all good. It's cute.
But I find TVT fun just because of the variety of different options that you have.
Ah yes. Yeah, Terrans just have all those toys to play with. It's like, you know, well, you can go for Marine. You can go for Marine Marauders. You can go for Marine Tank, which is the standard. You can even go for Ravens, which blow things up with missiles. You can even go for the nuclear missile, which I've basically never seen, but it's pretty fun either way.
The Nuke Rush is a very fun build, but
it's work.
if you have watched.
It does work.
if you have watched me play, I prefer the Cloak Banshee. Nothing more fun than a good old Cloak Banshee.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that one actually, because once you send a Banshee, it just like shoots down workers. Like it just feels like you're playing League of Legends, you know, with that one Banshee just like migrating around, shooting down stuff.
See, the problem I always have with the Banshee is I'll finally get done microing my Banshee, and my build is like 3 minutes behind, and I have about 700 minerals sitting in the bank because I am a horrible multitasker.
Yeah, story of my life, dude. Holy crap! Like, okay, well, I should have 2 more supply depots. I should have 1 more CC. I should have a few more Marines, but no, I was having too much fun with my Banshee.
I should be winning this game, but I'm not.
Alright, well, looks like a Loopyloo has actually opted to go for a double gas build. This will be very interesting. He's actually decided to skip a CC altogether. Usually around this time, Terrans would probably want to build up for a CC sometime soon. It looks like Liz has already started her CC. Meanwhile, Loopyloo is double gassing it up, going for that fast factory, and I don't doubt that he will be going for a starport sometime soon. So we will probably see. Oh no, sorry, double factory.
Double factory. So it looks like Loopyloo might be going mech, or maybe some fast Hellbats here.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like mech. Oh, lifting it up! Look at that reactor.
Reactor down.
Looks like it is going to be Hellions.
We have a bio versus mech coming up.
Oh,
Should
yes.
be
That's
fun.
fine. Oh, Tech Lab. So look at that Tech Lab on the barracks, getting ready to flip it over, flip it over. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a mech. But this is going to be a race against time for Loopyloo. I mean, he is one base down. Liz already has a starting has already started a command center, even getting that orbital command up in that natural. Oh yeah. So so Loopyloo has to get some damage done. Oh, Loopyloo got supply box for a little bit. Not to worry.
He's on top of it. And I'm sure Liz is wondering where that expansion is, because she's had this SCV sitting up here ever since the initial scout, and she's just waiting for this command center to pop down. But from the looks of it, it is not popping down anytime
The
soon.
scan goes down. Everything is revealed. Hellions, factories.
Blue
Look
flame.
at that double gas. Everything is revealed to Liz. Now all she has to do is defend.
Hold it. Hold.
Yep, hold it. Look at that.
Get a bunker. Well, there's
But
one.
the two bunkers going down. This is great. Liz just defending hardcore, man. Just don't forget to raise that supply depot, because the headings can just, you know.
Oh yeah, they'll run straight by.
Happy time SCV roasting time over that.
SCV roasting time is a very good time.
Oh my god, and here we go. The headings just trying to do some work on the bunker. That's
Oh, the
not what
bunker
you want
gets
to
up.
hit.
The bunker
Get
makes
in
it
the
up.
bunker. Oh, no, never mind. It's just
Oh.
they're just gonna die anyway.
So Elysium holds that off. Oh, picking off that other one.
Another one. Oh snap! Hey, now, if you played the StarCraft 2 tutorial, you realize that Hellions counter Marines. What the hell's going on here?
Well, that would be 2 bases and 3 barracks worth of Marines going up right there.
Yes. Yeah.
But
So yeah, I mean, Loopyloo is just racing against time. Really, he needs that. He needs that base. He needs
He
his,
is
he needs the
dropping
base.
it.
Base.
dropping
Yeah, he
that
needs. He
expansion.
really needs the base. Otherwise, it's going to be one base behind. And looks like he's just going to feed some Hellions into the bunkers for free. Just
Here,
some sacrifices
Here, take,
for the demon.
take my Hellion. Take my Hellion.
Just take it. I want to free up some supply anyway.
It's Hellbat time. Blue
Happy
Flame.
time, Hell-
Blue Flame. Hellbat time.
Oh yeah.
We got double armory. We got the starport dropping on Loopyloo. Meanwhile, for Elysium, finally got the factory coming down. 3 barracks. We're pumping out Marines. Currently,
Yeah, just hardcore on that macro, dude.
sitting
Like,
idle.
yeah, Marines. Just hardcore on the Marines. Although I don't
Oh.
know how they'll fare against you know, all the AoE. I mean, the mines, the Hellbats and stuff.
Uh-oh. Here comes some Widow Mines. Your friendly neighborhood Widow Mine is coming to have a chat, and he's not too happy.
Yeah, random Widow on the right side of the map. That's totally fine. Awesome.
You know, well, you know what that is. That's watching out for drops. You get a single medevac headed out the right side of that map there to go in for a drop, and that sucker is toast.
Is it 125?
I think-
They deal 25 damage. I don't think they do.
Maybe it's not all the way toast, but close enough.
Close enough. No. But close enough is not enough, as units in StarCraft 2 have critical existence failure, where if they have 1 hit point, they are totally fine and well and alive.
Oh yeah. We got 3 more barracks coming down from Elysium. Another factory headed down for Loopyloo. Very
Workers.
little production at the
Oh,
moment, but the production buildings are being dropped, and being dropped hard on both sides of the map.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Liz just going for those very critical upgrades right now. Combat Shield Stim is already done, and she's on her way to getting +1/+1. And +2/+2 will be on the way because the army has just finished for Liz. And I mean, this is just going hardcore on the reactor tech labs. Just Marines, man. Just Marines. Just Liz's plan for this game is to just throw a gigantic bio army at Loopyloo.
Bio
Until-
everywhere.
Yeah, basically until he dies. Look at that, like, I mean, look at like the frontline defense for Loopyloo. Look at the contain. Look at the beautiful contain. A mine.
A singular
Damn it.
mine, a singular siege tank, and 2 Blue Flame Hellions. Containing this all in. The mine is inside of the range of that sensor tower, which is
Oh.
highly unfortunate. Uh-oh. I see an upgrade. that we missed. We missed this even dropping. It's time to do the fusion core dance because Loopyloo is headed for battle cruisers.
I noticed that. I just wanted to keep it a surprise.
Well,
But
now,
yeah.
now it's a surprise.
Battle.
Surprise! Battle cruisers.
All up in here. And meanwhile, Liz is just getting all the standard. Oh, wait, I got a +2/+2 on the way, almost halfway done, and just medevacs and marines and marauders and just stuff that kills stuff, really.
Though you know what counters marines?
Yes. Oh yes.
Yamato. Not your mama, Yamada. Yamato.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting, but yeah, it should. I'll take
Well,
that.
I mean, technically, anything kills marines if you have enough.
Oh yes. If keyword here is if.
And
However,
we'll
that's like
see if Liz will just kind of hang back long enough for Loopyloo to amass this this capital ship army. One battle cruiser
Watch
finished.
out! Watch out! Watch out! You're about to lose a drop.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Just
Barely.
flies. Everyone's just like, is
20
that? No, I'm seeing things.
25 health left on the one.
Of course, yes. You see, I told you it doesn't take it in one shot. But it looks like Loopyloo does know that some drops are coming his way.
Close.
He might want to defend this, or he can just die.
Drop coming up at the third. There is nothing here at all to defend.
Oh, look at that. Oh, do some work. Pick up those mules. You don't want to get extra minerals. Oh,
Oh,
Ray
killing
even-
the free units.
This-
Oh, I
Means-
hear Yamato.
oh,
Boom.
Marines.
Oh man. Oh,
I wasn't-
that's
But hot damn, dude.
that's harsh. Meanwhile, over on the left side here,
More drops.
more
More
drops,
soldiers.
drops,
More
drops,
workers.
and more drops.
Look at that. 13, 15 workers killed. 16, 17. It's
But
just
here comes the
constant.
battle cruiser,
Oh yeah, look at that, just waiting away at it. Oh yeah.
cleaning up.
Where's it gone now, man? 22 workers killed. This is a great trade-off, actually. 24, 25.
Oh,
Good.
27. It's gonna
Yeah.
be 28 by the time this is finished. Possibly. No, did not get that 29th worker. 28 workers killed, and Loopyloo's down to 65 supply. And here comes the Bio Army. Well,
Oh.
sitting out here in this third, she could just push straight across and take this all out.
Yeah.
There's just no workers here.
Yeah, look at the list, just pumping out all that bio just from the barracks. It's just woo. And +3/+3 has just started. There's nothing more scary in the game than a +3/+3 bio army of death that you're not prepared for.
That's gonna hurt. Though, if she continues to hold back and let Loopyloo continue to make battle cruisers, it could hurt back as well.
Well, actually, battle cruisers are pretty bad against Marines. Stim Marines, they're pretty bad.
Well, you take
But
the, you take the splash damage from Yamato.
That's it.
If you get enough of them,
I guess so.
that's always
you
the
can
question.
believe
Do you
that.
have enough of anything?
we believe Loopyloo. Get those battle cruisers
You got
out there.
this.
Woo!
In
Oh yeah.
swoop in with your capital ships and destroy them. 3 at a time going down. With,
Oh, yes.
With
Even the
Vikings.
Get the Vikings to defend against the Marines and the Marauders to the tip.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, well, it looks like both sides are just gonna chill out. They're just gonna do the Wild West standoff here. Both armies just sitting there in their base, just just chilling out.
Just waiting to max out. It is that time, and I know what Elyzium is feeling here. It's that time of I took a good engagement across the map. I don't think I have enough to push across and win, or you're just not sure, so you don't.
Yeah.
And so
Which is- It's kind of fair enough, I guess, because Liz has 80 seconds left until that +3/+3 is done. So just going to mess up a little bit. Just oh no, he's pushing that a little bit now, just checking the bases, see if anything's up. And she's just going to take a base of her own. Meanwhile, Loopyloo is continuing to be a little bit silly,
But
which is always
what is better than being silly? We got 4 barracks down. The APM continues. The APM. Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, here's a base. Now it's gone.
Just gone. That fast.
It's just gone, dude. Like, dude, it's just.
While I was searching for my key to pop up the APM, it was gone literally that quick.
Meanwhile,
Probably get a backlit keyboard here in my dark room. That would help.
Loopyloo now at 80 APM. He just doesn't know what to do.
Here comes the epic confrontation.
Scanning.
The battle cruisers on one side.
Positions of armies are confirmed.
Marines that can shoot
Just
up.
going to forward and become a sacrifice to the demon god.
Marines that can shoot up, and marauders that cannot shoot up on the other side. Waiting for this to happen. Here it goes. The insanity. Oh my goodness.
And it looks like... I mean, it's a massacre, but +3/+3 bio.
It is.
Back off, you made too many marauders!
Marauders confirmed cannot shoot up. It has been confirmed marauders cannot shoot up. She runs away with her 113 army supply. Meanwhile, Loopyloo pushing out at least somewhat with the battle cruisers and those two Vikings, those two brave Vikings,
I'm not sure
scanning
if
for the army and missing.
I'm not even sure if it matters. Loopyloo's on 2 bases and this is on 4. The question is, let's just... I mean, she does need an army. A big marine army, that is. To take out these battle cruisers. I mean, these battle cruisers just go do some work. Otherwise, but... You know, just pile on some barracks and keep making marines.
Though
Marines.
Vehicle weapons level 3 has finished for Loopyloo, working on armor level 3. Here come the battle cruisers to just destroy a base, just because.
Snap.
While Liz sits across the map.
Taking those bases.
And the missile turrets, wonderful counter to battle cruisers and Vikings, especially the Vikings. Seeing as Vikings cannot shoot down.
Yep. So it looks like there's marauders, man. I mean, I feel like there's marauders. Feel a little bit redundant right now.
Those marauders running in. I'll take care of it, General. You can't. You can't. It's literally not possible. No, but I want to do it. You can't. You just can't.
The game.
Bringing in the mules for the repair.
Loopyloo just tried to hang in there with those 3 battle cruisers. They are doing quite a bit of work against
They are doing quite a bit of damage, but here comes the base race. That line of marauders that could not help comes walking across the map to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, how do you stop a marauder death army? I mean, holy crap,
You lift up.
That's true. Touche. Touche.
Oh, lift up. Meanwhile, battle's going on both sides of the map. Marines just streaming forward to their deaths.
Yeah, they're just trying to pick off. Well, those mules are doing a bit of.
Those mules, those hero mules there.
Oh
hero mules.
There's back off.
Oh, marauders stim in. We are going to take out these buildings. Say goodbye to the supply depots. They're gone.
I mean, in the meanwhile, there's about 100 supply ahead. Most of them marauders though. Oh, there's a couple of battle cruisers really have done some work though. I mean, look at the 25 kill battle cruisers, 29 kills.
Kill the missile turret. Kill it. There you go. There you go.
Well, this is a pretty
exciting. Here comes some Marines.
Marine army. The Marine army is just going to melt all these away, and it's going to be glorious. Stim up. You might want to stim, Liz. You might want to stim. You didn't get that upgrade for nothing, man. Oh snap!
Lost the battle cruiser. Oh, will the Marines and the Marines cannot do it. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Marauders continue just to decimate buildings.
Meanwhile, he loses a whole base.
2 whole bases.
2 whole bases, yeah, totally.
2 whole bases. Poor defenseless buildings that could have lifted up and out of the Marauders' range of fire. But
yeah,
they sadly did not.
This is gonna really, dude. Like, holy crap.
and those barracks just pumping out the Marines as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Missile
I mean,
turrets
there's
going down as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, those battle cruisers are just running out of steam. But not nearly as much as those Marines. Oh, these Marines are just coming out like none at a time, dude. Oh,
42
oh yeah,
kills on the
battle cruiser
one.
goes down. Oh, that'll cut Loopyloo's firepower by a third.
Technically,
Meanwhile,
it's
more
quarter.
Marines die.
And buildings continue to die on Loopyloo's side. The yellow dots are getting fewer and far between on the minimap. Those turrets, just too many turrets, even for a battle cruiser.
Well, if the turrets shoot up, I'm just gonna land my Viking.
Oh, and I think it's safe to say that with the last battle cruiser just hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, there's no more mules, dude. There's no more orbitals to call down mules. There's
Those
OP
3
mules.
bases are being built. There's the GG.
And look at that, man.
2-0. Elysium takes it.
Takes it serious, dude.
That,
Oh, yeah.
that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Got him. Got him good. Got him. Girl power. Shout out to all the girls in the chat, man. Your girl did you proud. Oh, yes. That was delicious, dude.
That
I never thought. That was just so delicious.
Woo!
That was
Back.
awesome job, Liz.
Welcome back.
I
Very
made so
well
many
played.
marauders. What do I do with them? Like,
Oh,
send them to kill buildings.
So if you can't fight with the Marauders, you just go on the victory march to his base.
Yeah, right.
Welcome back, Loopyloo.
Hey.
Welcome.
Whoopsies.
Oh, very well played games, you two. Very, very well. Lots of fun.
Oh yeah.
Lots of
Gotta
fun.
have the element of fun in there. Come on.
Oh yeah, especially
Yeah,
with
that's
the battle
second one
cruisers.
scared me a bit. Yeah, because I had way too many marauders. Way too many.
I noticed.
I think that
Once
was
I started losing bases, I was like, God, I threw up like every mineral I had on turrets so I could protect my buildings and live another minute, you know?
all right. Well,
well,
before we talk more about that amazing second game, let's go back to the first game. Elysium, tell us about that game from your perspective.
Oh, well, I mean, he just didn't really attack me, did he? I was bummed out that I'd lost those drops, though. You know, I was like, whoops, so I guess I'll send... I think I tried to send the other one home, and I don't even remember if it made it or not. And then when I saw him making roaches, I started making some marauders and threw up some bunkers. But yeah, I guess I just took the fight to him, so it worked out. But I'm working on my macro build, and I have a tendency to not attack until I'm maxed, and that can be really bad if I'm not paying attention to what the other guy's doing.
It
Yeah.
can be. Yeah.
That map scares me with mutas. Because like mutas can just ignore those rocks completely and go pick off all the SCVs in my natural, and my Marines have to run all the way around, and then by the time they get to
Yeah. I remember.
play.
Yeah, I remember like playing ZVT with you on that map, and that's like basically all I did. I just go like Ling Bling Muta, Ling Bling Muta actually, yeah, and I
Yeah.
just I just do that and just just keep you on the back foot, man. But
Yeah, so
but that-
rolling force.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that worked out really well for you. Like I did like the decision to go mostly Marauders versus a Roach Hydra army because you never know, like Loopyloo could have slipped in some banelings into his army. So like if it was like mostly Marines and you just like march in with like a few banelings and you just lose all your Marines, then it's gonna be a little bit rough for you. But luckily, it did work out pretty well for you.
Yeah, I had more gas, so I used it. It's like I noticed in my macro build, sometimes I have a tendency to be floating 2k gas around the time I max out, which is great if
Yeah.
I forget to get gas and I start losing medevacs. But you know, if I could have made marauders instead. So yeah, so I got lucky. Like I scouted, you know,
Yeah.
and I saw the Schworn, and I was like, all right, I need to make some marauders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were spot on with that actually. Yeah, that's good.
Loopyloo, what about you on game one? What was your plan there?
my plan was to do what I do every night, Pinky. Take over the... No, wait. I'm always slipping into this Roach Hydra game, and I saw that she was going Marauders, so I went more Hydra Roach. That game, but yeah, I have this problem that I tried to fix, got better at, and now I've slipped back, which is not attacking, as she said. I didn't attack. I was proud of picking off those drops because I had my little spies in her base, and I was worried that she was going to try and pick up one of my changelings with her medevac, but luckily she didn't try that. Yeah, they were
I
standing.
tried to, and I was like, "Go in the medevac! Go in the medevac! Why are you?"
Yeah, I did have a couple of changelings just sitting under a medevac, just thinking, "Please don't drop me, please."
Yeah, I didn't spot those. Some games I spot them, and sometimes I don't, because I know where I usually always have my Marines rallied at the front. So if one just shows up out of nowhere, I'm like, "Where did you come from? You weren't scouting anything."
Yeah, in previous games you have killed my changelings quite a bit, but yeah. So with Overlord spread and that, I saw where the drops were pretty much all the time, as long as I kept track of the minimap. So I kept picking them off. But then, I mean, I knew where your army was. I could keep track of that, but that doesn't tend to help beating it when you don't have one. And also, my micro in that game, in case you're wondering why my units seemed to just walk into the army until they were all dead, it's because I noticed the siege tank, I had vision of the siege tank, and then the moment I tried to right-click on the siege tank, I didn't have vision of the siege tank. So instead, they were all just like, "Let's walk and get vision, guys!" And then they all died, so...
I almost can't imagine you doing that. I mean, considering that you display a very impressive micro. Sorry, APM actually. I mean, when you looked at your APM chart, like holy crap!
It's like triple mine.
You have an average of 450 APM.
What?
That's amazing. You could be a contender for IM.
I mean, yeah, if it was all useful, maybe, yeah.
That's
No,
amazing.
it's not 400, it's like 200. But, yeah, anyway.
Average for the whole game, but that's really impressive, Loopyloo. I really.
All right.
You know the truth behind that.
I actually, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, did you? So you went Roach Hydra that game. Did you at any point in time think that you should be going for some alternative strategy, or were you dead set on beating this around the face of Roach Hydra until she's dead?
The latter. I don't tend to use banelings or muters because of me sucking with banelings and muters, but I think I'm gonna start practicing with them so that I'm not just I'm gonna lose to Bio Zerg. So
Oh yeah, no, Roach Hydra is a totally solid composition. It's very, very bread and butter, but it does have its disadvantages sometimes.
yeah, thanks.
Of course, just anything that with AoE, as long as you have enough of it, then it just completely you just melt it. For example, like critical mass Colossus army is just, well, man, how do you do it?
All right, moving on to our second game, the longer and much more fun game of the night, the TVT on Coda. Liz, take us through game number 2.
I sort of messed up my macro in the beginning because I'm scared of Reapers. I don't deal with them very well if an early one comes to my base, so I immediately just ignored the natural and rallied my first couple Marines to that ledge, and then instead of making things I should have been making, I just walled that. I blocked that ledge with supply depots, and then things kind of got a little bit out of hand with my macro, but yeah. So I ended up catching up a bit. I think my third was a little bit late, and then oddly enough, and then he took out the fourth. But yeah, by that point, I don't know. I was just I was a little bit late on making my extra barracks. I think I had to go up some barracks because once I took that engagement and lost a lot of stuff, I backed away from your natural when you had all those battlecruisers, because I used to just go all in and I'd lose my whole army, and then I realized, wait a minute, I need to back up. I need to make sure I can afford to rebuild this army. And then that's when you came and took out the fourth, and I just tried to hold on and sent the Marauders over. I thought I could distract you with the Marauders and maybe take out your buildings. I focused down your tech labs on the starport so you couldn't make any more of those battlecruisers. And then I just turreted up in the main and rallied all my Marines in and tried to pick off your battlecruisers, but they were kind of bunched up, so I had a hard time trying to do that. And I was, most of the Marines that popped out of those barracks just died. I think I ended up killing your battlecruisers with the turrets because you let me build them. You were hanging out outside while they were all building, and then you moved in.
There's
Yeah.
so many turrets.
I think you probably could have kept a couple of Marauders back at home, because the reason why those battlecruisers stayed so alive is because there were mules underneath them just constantly repairing them. So like
Oh,
the
yeah, I did
mules
see
weren't
a
being
couple
refocused.
mules, yeah.
Oh yeah, there were mules like repairing them like back to half health pretty much all the time. If they weren't there, then they would have died like a lot sooner.
Now, Loopy, the question becomes: were battlecruisers your plan from the beginning?
I don't think anything I did was my plan from the beginning.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was really funny. Like I was watching like the game, and then like I saw like okay, Loopyloo's going for double gas, and he's going for a reactor on that barracks, and he's got a factory. Oh yeah, go double Hellion to harass, and then like build 4 Hellions, and then where's the aggression? Okay, and then like suddenly Starport, and then Tech Lab, and then like Fusion Core, and we're like, wow, yeah.
Well,
This
I
is
mean,
great. This is it's cool. This is the
I
next.
started that game. Well, like, I'm not. Even though I'm bad at it, I'm aware that I'm bad at it, and I try and fix it sometimes. So I noticed last game that I was being too scared and hiding in my base, like I always do, and just trying to get to 200 out of 200. Oh, that's so important, right? No. But so I thought, okay, I'll be the aggressor this time, because sometimes that works, right? So I thought, okay, I'll do my aggressive Terran thing, which is trying to make Hellions. And then they immediately failed. And I thought, okay, so let's evaluate the situation. She's got a good enough army to fight them head on, mostly, and she's got a bunker, and she has a base up me. So what are my options? It's either to try and one base, quickly make huge army, go, or to be like, okay, I'm going to hope that she's scared by me and quickly double expand and do something stupid. So I went for the latter there. I just put Widow Mines and tanks outside her base to keep her scared, and then I just tried to get as much gas as I could.
You mean like 1 Widow Mine and 1 tank?
hey, 3 Widow Mines and
Well,
1
the 3
tank.
actually no, that's 3
there
actually,
were
yeah.
eventually 3.
And like 2 Hellbats actually, yeah.
2 Hellbats, they never
Yeah.
left, they just kind of sat. I wasn't looking at them at all in the entire game. I don't even know if they attacked once. Well, they would have eventually, but still. I just wanted her to maybe walk down the ramp, see an explosion in her marine to go, oh, okay, I'm running away again. And I was
God, those.
just hoping for the mind games. And
Oh,
I tried to be
man.
smart about it. I tried to send one down to trigger him, but I think I'd only triggered the one. I did lose some units to that, but I had a lot of scans, so I cleaned that up.
Well,
yeah, I
then-
noticed eventually they died.
And then we had the awesome engagement where the battlecruisers are over Elysium's natural, and the Marauders all run under the battlecruiser, saying, "I'll take care of it," and they're just standing there, as Marines are like glitching out because they're surrounded by Marauders and those battlecruisers. I thought that might turn the game, because you took out all of her Marines, you started to move up, almost act like you were going to go towards her production, and then you kind of stopped. And then she built literally, I think, 25 turrets. I don't think I'm exaggerating in that number at all.
I think it was at least 10, yeah.
Well,
Put them everywhere. Turret
I had
parties.
2 problems. I had 2 problems with that. One was that I wanted to not run out of bases so that she couldn't just know where my buildings are and kill me. So I was microing that, and when I looked back, I saw the end of the building of the turrets and panicked. So I was just A-moving until then, and setting my mules to auto-repair. And also my rally point was going through turrets, which I noticed at the end of them all dying, so that wasn't very good either. It's like, oh look, I have a new battle. No, I don't. So I just kind of... Also, I was scared to move up because every time I tried to move any closer, more Marines came out, and if I moved without attacking the Marines, I thought they might kill the 3 battle cruisers I was relentlessly trying to repair micro with the mules, who were getting shot by a siege tank, so I had to land by... It was all horrible. It was just a last-ditch effort, hoping that I could just kill buildings, and then when I first got there, her initial army was enough to weaken it enough for me to not beat the turrets, basically.
Well, it was very close. If you go back and watch, it was a lot closer than you might think. Because there was a minute there were Man Bun and I thought you might pull it out, and then the turrets came up, and we're like, nope, he's toast.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind
of
of felt
course.
I was being a bit mean, so I GG'd out. I was like, if I stay here any longer, is this BM? I've got one battle cruiser
To
and
be
she's
fair-
got 12 turrets. No.
To be fair, she was like 100 supply ahead of you at that point in time.
Orders, I can just
Yeah.
lift off the base.
But you didn't, bro.
I know I didn't. Build more,
Lols.
it's just as efficient.
Of course, yeah. So a quick question actually for Liz. How long have you, on average, how long have you been practicing this particular build? Because this is obviously a very refined bio-based build. It's really good. It's totally legit. How long have you been practicing it around? Like,
I practiced it like probably about 30 hours. But I've been
Oh, yeah, I
doing
see, okay.
only I've
Cancel
been
the
doing
next one.
only that build. Only that build, no matter what my opponent does. That's the only build I've been doing. So obviously I'm gonna have to do something different for next time because I just admitted that. That's the only build I'm doing.
yeah,
So,
but
but
it's totally legit.
it's helping me to learn how to react to rushes and stuff. Like, yeah, like if somebody one base all-ins me, yeah, I lose pretty often to those. Very rarely that I'm holding those off, but I'm getting better at that. So, because I figured if I concentrate just on the one build, then I learn how to react to what else is going on because I'm not thinking about what I'm making next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, just doing that wins you games like so well.
That's honestly the best thing to do. You know, ignore your win-loss rate and just focus on one build. And if you get it down, you'll start to win a lot more games than you lose.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I do
Pretty
that
much.
with Zerg. That's why I always go Roach Hydra, because I always just go, okay, 14 expand, 16 pull, 16 gas, yay! No matter what they are. It quite often leads to tragedy with against Zerg, but I still do first expand. I don't care.
All right. Well, thank you guys for some very fun matches. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Liz, on your win.
Yep.
Next up on the Day Night Show matches, in about 45 minutes, will be myself, Ghost Gambit versus ZRQ. It will be a best of 5. It's a TBT. It's a ton of fun. So stick around for that.
Nice.
Thank
and
you.
who is it
Good.
casted by?
And it will be casted by, I believe, you, Bon, and Man and Covert Muffin. Is that who's casting?
I don't think I am.
Are you not? All right. Hold
I
on.
don't think-
I'm gonna black out the screen so I can look at my other Twitch chat so I can see who on earth is casting. I should have
you've
looked
gotta-
at that.
You're
I'm
still
really bad.
casting, Ghost. You've got to do both, play and cast at the same time.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that will be fun.
You got to cast yourself and scout a lot so you can cast him too.
Yes, that will be. Oh, that will be very, very interesting.
And then you can stream cheat, so you can look at yourself twice.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's it's Zero and Covert Muffin casting myself and ZRQ. Oh, I didn't change it back. There we go. The professionalism. Thanks, Bambon, for co-casting with me. Ton of fun.
Oh yeah,
Tons of fun.
got him, got him.
And we will see you all at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for the next set of matches.
Oh yeah, closing it out.